dump you. Yeah, they dumped you. Don't rush it. Take everything in. If you need to cry, cry. Yeah, cry. I cried. I I cried. I crowed. I crowed. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Memuna, popular known as Black Arab. Today's video we're going to be talking about how to heal from your friendship heartbreak. It's a personal thing for me because I've gone through it. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to be talking from experience. I'm not just saying it off, the internet or something. I'm saying it from experience. So yeah, if this video is for you, please do well to watch till the end. Consider subscribing by joining the family. And without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So the first thing is to understand your feeling. You need to accept that you are angry, you are sad, you're not happy about the situation. You your heart is breaking. You need to understand that. You need to accept it while understanding it, because if you don't accept it, you're just going to see yourself perambulating. You're going to see yourself not, healing, or even getting to that point to consider healing. You're just going to be moving around, looking for faults, blaming, trying to, do a lot of things that you're not supposed to do. So first thing first, understand and accept your feeling, and you are set to go. So the second one is to take your time. Don't rush it. Don't try to feel, since the person is no more talking to me, we are done, we are done, we are done, let me move on. When you move on, it's like every other heartbreak. When you don't treat or take your time, when you don't focus on healing and you're rushing, you see yourself going back to it multiple times. Any scenario, any incident that happened, you are seeing yourself going back to the, past incident and reliving those trauma and everything. So please take your time. Don't rush it. Take everything in. If you need to cry, cry. Yeah, cry. I cried. I I cried, I crowed, I crowed. I cried. You need to understand. You need to let yourself breathe. So you need to take your time. So this one is to talk about it. If you need to get a therapist, yeah, get a therapist. If you need to talk to someone that you trust, talk to the person. I'm thinking about it now, and I actually did that. I found someone and I told them the whole scenario, even my part. There are some times that you want to tell someone something and you're not telling them the whole story, like you offending and your fault and all of that. Say everything the way it is. Lay everything down to someone you trust. Because there are some people that, divulging your secret to who is not supposed to listen. So get someone that is trusted, or a therapist. Therapist is not going to talk. So tell them everything. That way you are relieving yourself. Like it's a mechanism. I don't know the mechanism, but my brain is telling me it's a mechanism that allows you flush, all this burden in you when you talk to someone about something. You understand? You feel me? But actually, I'm saying this from a personal experience, and I'm also saying this because, yeah, it works. Because it did work for me. Talk to someone, to a trusted person. If you notice that when you are talking to someone, or when you are done talking to someone, if it's someone that is very responsible and you trust the person, they will actually tell you your fault and your friend's fault. So now is not the time for you to, say, yeah, my friend this and that. You need to focus on what went wrong, what you did, and what the person did. Like, not focusing on one party. Look at what went wrong, what caused it, analyze it. What could I have done better? This is for, letting yourself understand that, okay, you are learning, you are growing, and you can do better in future. Or if God will have it, you can do your friendship. But if it's not going to happen, it's just for you to, grow and learn. Because as you grow, you learn and unlearn some things. So you need to analyze it. Don't blame. Because when you start blaming a party and not looking at what you might have done wrong, you're never going to learn. You're never going to grow. You're going to be stagnant because you keep blaming people. You understand what I'm saying? So After analyzing what went wrong, you need to learn how to set boundaries, because most friendship nowadays, it is because people or friends are not respecting each other's boundaries. Yeah, you are stepping on each other's boundary. Very little thing can cause a breakup or an heartbreak. So make sure you set a boundary for future friendship or for just you as a person learning. Do you understand what I'm saying? So learn to set boundaries and learn to tell people that okay, these are my boundaries. I don't take this, I don't take that. I don't expect this from you and all of that. You know, you let people know you know what you're doing. You've learned, you've grown up. You can't let that heartbreak happen again, because your heart is not going to take it when it does. You understand me? Yeah. This one is meet new people. Because you cannot just be an island. You need to meet new people, network, expand your social circle so that you see life in another limelight and you be like, okay, yeah, this is, you experience things and you be able to like take those things and put it into your life, things that are going to be useful. But if you just lock yourself up because you are sad and you are heartbroken, you're not going to learn, because it's not just by telling someone and analyzing it and setting boundaries. It's by seeing people, experiencing people, in your social circle, do some things and be like, okay, I could have, if I was the one, I would have done this and that. Oh, I like the approach this person took. That's what I'm saying. It's very necessary. Yeah, you need to meet new people. You don't know if those people is gonna be one of your best friend forever. So another one is forgive and let go. And by forgiving and letting go, you see that you are able to release these negative emotions in you. Because of the heartbreak, of course, you'll be able to release it, because when you hold grudges, it is really detrimental to you and your health. You think I'm joking? Ah, if I'm so angry with my friend, I always try to, if I want to hold it in, it must not even pass 1 week. I need to let it out, because if it should pass 1 week, it's going to, I'll start looking for every fault my friend has done, and I'll start being, ah, no, 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 she did this and this. That's why you start giving reason why your emotion is very valid. Whereas what you just need to do is discuss it, let it go, and all of that. And if it is resulting to heartbreak or something, let it be. That's not the only friend you have. You have a lot of friends. It's not compulsory. Yeah, it's not compulsory. Friendship is not a do or die affair. Uh-huh. Yeah. So there are some people that actually need professional help because of this outbreak. So if you are this kind of person, or if you are that person, you need to get that help. Don't see it as it's not friendship. To me, friendship outbreak is way more than relationship outbreak. This, I don't know how to explain it, but I know most of you will have experienced it, or some of you. Let me don't generalize it. It is gut wrenching. On it, like it is painful. I can't explain it because it's so sad. Ciao. Anyways, seek professional help so you don't, take drastic steps, or you don't dwell in it. And that moves me to the next point. Don't dwell in the past. If you've done all these things and you're already moving forward, don't sit down and be like, this, and this. It's not going to help you in any way. You need to move past it. You need not to dwell in it, because it's just going to bring you back into the first phase when it happened, and you don't want that, because you're a work in progress, or you've progressed, you've done a lot of things. You don't need to go back to it. It is all done and dusted. They don't want you, another person is gonna want you. You are a whole lot of goodness, embodiment of goodness. Someone else is waiting for you to grab you and turn you to theirs. So don't dwell on it. I know it is, I'm saying this because I know it is possible. Yeah. I've gone through it and I'm out of it. It is very possible. You can do it. So last but not the least, you are not alone. No. Don't think you are the only one going through heartbreak in this world. Me talking to you, I've gone through it. If you are in a room of 50 people, 30 people have gone through at friendship heartbreak. So you're not the only one. Because why I'm saying you're not the only one is most people tend to dwell in the fact that the bad thing happening to them is just happening to them and them alone. Nobody's going through it. Nobody can understand. Iranian, everybody can understand because people tend to. The thing that fast growing is friendship, relationship, and there's always going to be a fallout, heartbreak, and all of that. So people are going through it. You are not alone. Talk to people. Do what I've said, and you find yourself healing because you need to heal. You need to move on. Don't want that heartbreak to pull you back and not let you progress in life. Because come to find out, those people that are, falling out with you and saying they are done, they don't want you, you're too toxic, they are the toxic one, and you see them moving on in their life because they've dumped you. Yeah, they dumped you and they've moved on, and you are there just wallowing in the thoughts and the emotion and the negativity instead of pulling yourself up, even if it's gonna be a slow process, but you are working towards it and you are getting there, you are getting those things, you are doing what you're supposed to do. So you're not alone. Seek help, talk to someone, and you'll get better. Am I not better? I am better. And the funniest thing is, when you heal, you learn a lot of things. You see friendship in another limelight because you'll be able to, you know, not take things deep. You not take things to heart. Because when you do that and a heartbreak occurs, it will be very difficult. I think that was why it was so difficult for me. But when I went through the breakup and then I realized some things, I was able to grow. I was able to, you know that this thing is not a do or die affair. If we are going to be going our separate ways, it's going to be painful, but yes, we can do it. And nobody's going to buy. So you can also do it. If you get to this point of the video, please give this video a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.